humans have kept fish for thousands of years, beginning long before the idea of a pet as we understand it today. Early fish keeping was practical rather than decorative, but over centuries it evolved into a cultural tradition and eventually a hobby enjoyed around the world. Ancient beginnings. The earliest evidence of humans keeping fish dates to ancient Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China. Civilizations along major river systems such as the Nile, Tigris, and Euphrates built ponds to hold fish mainly for food, religious rituals, or controlled breeding. These early ponds were essentially the ancestors of modern aquariums. In ancient Egypt, around 2500 BCE, nobles created ornamental ponds that contained species such as tilapia. Fish were associated with fertility and rebirth, and keeping them in controlled pools had both symbolic and aesthetic value. China and the rise of ornamental fish. China played one of the most important roles in transforming fish from food to ornamental pets. By the Tang Dynasty, 618-907 CE, fish such as carp were selectively bred for attractive colors. Over generations, these breeding practices led to the creation of goldfish, which became household pets during the Song Dynasty, 960-1279 CE. By the 14th century, goldfish were kept in porcelain bowls for display inside homes, the earliest form of indoor fish keeping. In Japan, farmers began breeding carp independently from China. Over centuries, they selectively bred for striking colors and patterns, eventually creating koi. By the 1800s, koi ponds became an art form associated with beauty, tranquility, and good fortune. Europe's introduction to ornamental fish came through trade with Asia. By the 1600s, wealthy Europeans kept goldfish in outdoor ponds and indoor glass vessels. Goldfish became a symbol of status and luxury. The invention of clearer glass in the 18th and 19th centuries made it possible to create more sophisticated containers. This era saw the first true home aquariums, although they lacked filtration and relied on aquatic plants to produce oxygen. The modern aquarium hobby took shape during the Victorian period, mid-1800s. The 20th century introduced transformative technologies that gave birth to home hobby aquariums. These innovations included electric pumps, artificial lighting, heaters for tropical fish, commercially produced fish food, widespread import of exotic species. This allowed people to keep a variety of tropical fish from South America, Africa, and Asia. Fish keeping became a global hobby rather than a regional tradition.
Please share your lifelong experiences with exotic fish and aquariums in the comments below. Keep on swimming!